Hi there, Rick here. Just looking at my MSN Money app this morning. Okay. So you can see that okay, gold is up 0.50%. Okay. It's up $23.10. You see that there? Okay. One thing I want to say about when a particular commodity, when it's very high, okay, just a movement of, even 1%, 2%, right? It it goes up quite high in price, okay? The reason why is because the price is already quite high. You see that there, a 0.50%, okay? It's not even 1%, and it's up what? $23.10 right there, okay? Um, so that's almost $25, okay? Now look at silver, okay? Remember just a little while ago, it was at $85, okay? I think that was actually this week, okay? Now look at it, okay? It's at $91.65. It's up 6.15%, okay? That's $5.31, okay? And it's broke the $90 mark, okay? This is probably the new high, okay? I haven't seen it higher than this, okay? Even people that, okay, I heard that there was a lot of people that sold, okay, at, they sold at $85, okay? And look, had they just waited a couple more days this week, okay, um, they probably would have the price. Well, it jumped up another what, $6, okay, and that's quite a bit, okay. So you know they got out too early. Now, seeing how silver has hit $90 mark, okay. There was some people say on the internet, silver is going to reach $100, okay, and yeah, now that it's hit, over $90, okay. um I I say that it will hit, now that it's hit over $90, it will hit $100. Quite certain of that. Now I'm trying to give a time frame. I would say at the price, at the rate that silver is going up, I think it will do it within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe even a week and a half. It'll be $100. Okay, so that's gonna be what, about $9 jump right there. But when you have jumps like $5 overnight, right, in Asia, you'll reach that in no time. Okay. Now I'm looking at copper now. Okay, $6.05. Okay, there was a lot of resistance at the $6 mark. I think once when because I see that there's what is it? There's kind of like a correlation between silver and copper. Okay, like if silver goes to $150 for instance, okay, copper will not be sitting at $6. Okay, I can see copper $150, silver. I wouldn't be surprised copper will be at $15 at least. Okay. Maybe even more. Okay. Um, so, I've been buying some stock. Okay. Even some stocks still, you know, um, in silver as well. Okay. Because I have found some stocks that were, yeah, they were relatively low still. Okay. But, they're starting to do, some drilling. They're opening up, mine shafts that, that were closed before. Okay. Because, they're starting to, what is it? Kind of like start up the mine. Sorry, not start up the mine. Just, there are some some mines closed just because it wasn't profitable to open up so many mine shafts. Okay, but at these prices, right? The mine is actually opening up a lot more the other mine shafts because the metal prices are quite high, right? So, you know, um, they work out their calculations, and they realize, okay, at these prices, okay, we can make money. So we'll open up the other mine shafts. Okay. So, I've been, doing some research on, different companies. And recently I found a manganese, uh, a manganese sulfate mining company. Okay. And, manganese sulfate is used in batteries. Okay. And Eric Sprott, he bought, I think, 9 million shares of a particular company. I think it was in Africa. Okay. But I'm probably going to buy some of those shares too.